At first light, Rainbow Lorikeets are already awake above the eucalyptus woodland.
Their brilliant plumage stands out, yet their daily routine begins quietly among the leaves.
Nectar and pollen reward a bird able to work quickly through dense clusters of flowers. A brush-tipped tongue helps collect nectar and pollen from deep among the flowers. The pair often feeds close together, moving through the same flowering canopy.
Each bird searches independently, yet the pair remains within easy contact among the branches.
When one flowering crown is exhausted, another may be only a short flight away.
Away from the busiest flowers, the pair spends quieter moments maintaining close contact.
Brief mutual preening reinforces the bond before the breeding season moves toward a nest. Calls help the pair remain connected as they move through a busy woodland. Their movements now begin to draw them toward older trees with deeper hollows. Food sharing is brief, but it can reinforce the partnership before nesting begins. A suitable nest depends on something the flowering canopy cannot provide: an old hollow tree.
Inside lies a chamber protected by thick, living wood.
The female approaches first, testing the entrance before committing herself to the darkness inside. She studies the opening carefully, returning again and again to inspect what lies beyond it.
Keep close, I'm checking inside.
Okay, looks clear.
Good, let's make this home.
Beyond the entrance, the hollow opens into a simple chamber of old wood and debris. Inside, there is little to build. The hollow itself provides most of the shelter. Repeated visits gradually turn this old hollow into the center of their breeding season. Preparation is modest, mostly a matter of clearing loose material from the chamber floor. Old wood fibers are tested and shifted, but the hollow remains simple and almost bare. Only a few loose fragments are moved, leaving a shallow space where the clutch will rest. Outside, the male stays close, maintaining contact while the female works within the hollow. By now, the chamber is quiet, sheltered, and ready for the first egg.
For a time, the hollow remains unchanged, even as the breeding cycle moves forward.
The first egg is small and plain, resting directly on the floor of the hollow. With a second egg, the clutch is complete, and the long period of incubation can begin. From here, patience becomes the dominant rhythm of life inside the hollow. The eggs are turned gently, helping warmth reach each developing embryo more evenly. For long stretches, almost nothing seems to happen, yet development continues beneath her.
The male returns often, keeping close contact while the female remains with the clutch.
A brief food transfer allows the female to remain close to the eggs for longer.
Only brief adjustments reveal the two eggs before they disappear beneath her again.
Rain changes the forest outside, but the hollow keeps the clutch protected from the worst of it.
Near the end of incubation, the stillness begins to hide a different kind of movement.
At last, a fine crack appears in one shell, the first visible sign that hatching has begun.
The first chick emerges slowly, weak and nearly bare, while the second egg remains beside it.
The first hatchling can do little more than breathe, call softly, and wait beneath its mother. Soon the second shell opens, bringing another small, helpless chick into the hollow.
Now there are 2 chicks, both entirely dependent on warmth and food from their parents. For now, warmth matters as much as food, and the female keeps both chicks closely covered.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. The larger chick receives a tiny meal first, swallowed slowly from the parent's bill.
The smaller chick is fed in turn, each mouth receiving only a little at a time.
After feeding, the hollow becomes quiet again as the chicks conserve energy for growth.
Even small adjustments help keep the crowded chamber workable as the chicks begin to grow.
Within days, pale down thickens, eyes open, and the 2 nestlings begin to hold themselves higher.
With stronger necks and open eyes, the nestlings begin to respond more actively to the world around them. Beneath the down, rows of pin feathers begin to reveal the plumage that will soon replace it.
As their bodies grow, the meals become more frequent and the begging calls noticeably stronger.
Color arrives gradually. First muted greens and blues, still far duller than the plumage of their parents. The larger chick begins testing the walls, using feet and bill to explore the space above the nest floor. The hollow that once seemed spacious is now crowded by 2 nearly feathered young lorikeets.
For the first time, the older chick reaches the entrance and looks beyond the walls of the hollow. Beyond the entrance lies a far larger world of branches, wind, open gaps, and moving light.
Soon the second chick joins it, and both begin spending longer periods near the entrance.
Chirp, chirp. Cheep, cheep. Chirp, 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 cheep.
Wing exercises strengthen the muscles, but for now, both feet remain firmly attached to the hollow.
Then the older chick releases its grip, crossing the short gap on its first real flight.
The landing is imperfect, but a few quick wing beats are enough to restore balance.
The second chick follows later, repeating the same short journey from hollow to branch.
Now both young lorikeets are outside the hollow, still uncertain, but no longer confined by it. Outside the nest, the young birds begin following adults between the familiar branches of their territory.
By watching and experimenting, the fledglings begin learning how flowers can become a source of food.
Their first lessons have begun, and soon the flowering woodland will provide for them without the shelter of the hollow.